Welcome everyone to another episode of Materia D&D, where today we're going to hope play the way we like to play. The main world creator's not here today, so we're doing a little 1-2 shot today. Uh, I'm James, normally known as Ben, Dreg, or Yarcy. I'll be the DM today, but we do have some of our normal guys here. We got Danny playing Simon.
Yay.
We've got CJ playing Surge.
Who?
We've got Donnie playing Greta.
What up?
And we got Suki playing Yosef.
Hmm.
We're going to be doing a little game I call Mother's Wishes. And today we'll be starting off with the players being introduced to the campaign. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Every one of the players is going to be laying on a cold stone floor, very, very quiet with dripping water because you're in a cavern ish type scenario. You are going to be waking up very groggy. You have a splitting headache. Your hands are going to be bound, and you know no one around you. There are four individuals total in the room right now. It is fairly well lit, with floating pods of light near the ceiling illuminating what you're seeing on the screen, which is roughly worked stone, but looks like it's gone in disrepair for the last 300 years. And you're trying to figure out what happened and how you got here. So, without any other delay, let's go ahead and get started, guys. What are we doing?
What the hell?
Huh?
What? I think
Where the
Yosef would start testing his bonds. Is it rope or is it
It's rope. It is rope.
or
If
is
you
our
want,
gear and weapons still on our person?
you have all of your clothing and armor and stuff like that, but you are not able to see any of your weapons. If you have some kind of arcane focus, spell book, or anything of that nature, you do not see that as well. Now,
Oh.
everything you're doing right now, because you are groggy, imagine waking up from anesthesia. So, as of right now, all of your checks are at disadvantage.
I immediately start flailing and squawking and struggling to see if I can get free.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a athletics check, or if you have something other than that you think would be appropriate, just explain it, and we'll see what works.
Oh yeah, this is just straight up flailing. So
And disadvantage.
I don't think it's better than that. Disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
Um, I rolled a 2, so one.
You've actually somehow made yourself more secure than what you were before.
I am just noisy,
The
just
knots got
squawking
tighter.
Stop
and
your
yeah.
squawking.
While he's doing that, I'm assuming everyone's kind of looking around,
Yes.
or is anyone trying to play dead? Like
No, but I
I
would go. I'd be like, shit, Stain, you here? Yeah. And then I'll look around, but knowing that he's invisible all the time. I don't necessarily
yeah.
expect to see anything, but I might expect to see like flapping of dust or something if he's like near me on the ground.
Do me a favor. Roll me a intelligence check for shit stain to see
Uh,
what was going on when the last thing occurred, to see what he would have done.
so a check for him. Just a
Yes, check
a
for
straight
him, and
ability check.
he's straight up. He is not affected by this.
Okay, so just not disadvantage.
Not
I
disadvantage.
mean, he's
Straight normal
still
roll.
dumb as fuck. So, 8.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, you're kind of looking around, and then off in the corner, you think you see that telltale sign of dust flapping. It's like maybe something just took flight off the
Mhm.
ground, and you don't see it.
Oh, okay.
And then about maybe 6 seconds later, you can feel him like trying to struggle with your bonds.
Okay. Yeah. Get it. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Get it. Thanks, buddy.
Anyone anyone else do anything? Greta, Serge, Joseph? Well, Serge is flopping. Greta, Joseph?
I
Joseph's gonna try to flex on the bonds to see if he can break them. Just break them. Yeah, not
Okay.
even try to slide out.
Got it. Go ahead and give me a disadvantage athletics check or strength check, whichever one is better.
Okay.
Gifts in the one shot channel.
Yeah. Boom.
Plus. Oh wait, what's the 2d20 keep lowest?
KH or yeah KL1 or DH1.
KL plus. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, how?
How'd you
Yeah,
get
that
a
doesn't make
two
sense.
and a plus six? Oh, because you didn't put KL1, you put
Oh,
KL.
just KL. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
You got to
oh,
put
okay.
KL1.
There we
But
go.
either
Now
way, it
it's
would have
rolling.
been yeah. Oh well, that's better technically.
much better. Hell yeah.
So you're sitting there, you're struggling. You can feel them giving way. It's not going to go away right now, but you can feel that you are making leeway with breaking them loose.
Okay.
You can actually feel them stretching and hear the individual threads of the rope snapping.
Yeah, he'll stay focused on that and just kind of he'll just kind of get his legs up, not stand up or anything like that, but just so like if you get to a sitting position where
Yeah.
is he like up against a wall
No,
or
you
just
guys are like in the middle of this room.
okay? So yeah, so he would basically be sitting up sort of like kids at like story time where like the heels since he can't go cross-legged presuming that his legs are tied to uh just have his heels right up against his butt so that if he has to like jump or leap or push off he's got himself under himself or
Okay.
no
Yeah.
more he's just going to be
You're ready
focusing
to spring, right? You're just ready to spring at something.
focused
Got it.
solely on trying to just not like doing this, but just sort of that slow, constant pressure flex, trying to pull on those ropes to keep that strain going on.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So as you guys are trying to reorientate yourself to what's going on, trying to figure out what's happening, how'd you get here, trying to break your bonds, encouraging your shit stain to do what it's got to do, you guys will hear a door behind you open. In walks, and you guys can turn, you're going to see two, or actually three individuals walk in. If
I
I can get
immediately
the.
stop thrashing and go like dead, quiet, silent, not moving, and just move my head enough that I can watch them.
Same.
Okay.
Greta's still on the floor and she like hasn't put up too much of a fight against the bindings, but she just takes a sharp breath in and is just like, what kind of sick joke is this? What? I don't remember a tavern last night. What the fuck is going on?
So yeah, the last thing you guys remember is whatever you would have told me. That was the last thing you remember of what happened, and from that point forward, you just woke up and you're here. So in walks a very large, muscular, um, looks like some kind of ogre hybrid type creature. That's the one that's right here. Also beside him will be a smaller halfling creature or halfling walking in. And then behind them is this monstrosity looking thing. It's kind of like a cross between a snail and an ooze kind of coming in behind it. And it is carrying a large chest. and you will hear the halfling go, "Ah, they're awake." Yes, they are. And then the big guy will start walking to whoever's closest. Let's say it's Yosef. He is, and Yosef, he's walking towards you in a non-threatening manner.
Yosef will stop straining against the bonds for the moment and put his palms flat on the ground behind him
Okay.
and just prepare that basically if he sees him reach down to attack, like draws a blade or a club or something, or an obvious he's gonna prepare to like lash out with his feet to try to trip him up, like hit him in the ankle or the knee or something.
Okay. He'll make his way towards you, and he's fairly fairly large. Um, he'll get within reaching distance of you, and he'll say, "I'll undo your bonds." Do you allow him?
I lift up my feet for those to get done first.
Okay. So he'll pull out a knife, and then he cuts the bonds.
We'll stand and like he's not gonna turn right away because he doesn't like the idea of being uh back to the guy with a knife. Uh, take a big deep breath. Do I smell blood or anything in this area?
No, you do not.
He'll turn sideways so he can keep an eye on the guy,
Okay.
but then kind of bend his arms towards him.
And he'll look at you. No, do nothing bad. Not good for you. Not in a threatening way, but like a matter of fact way. And then he'll take his knife and he'll cut your bonds. And then if you don't do anything, he's going to go walk towards Greta.
Yosef will look around. Is this a huge room or is there like a
It,
wall
it's
nearby?
about 30 by 30, and they're the only door is the door that they came in that you can see.
Okay, he'll walk not towards that door, but towards the closest wall, just so he has something at his back.
Okay, just imagine that the picture you see here, there's a wall. Each of the edges is a wall,
Okay.
and where the monstrosity looking thing, that's where the door is.
So if that's the case, I think Yosef would walk here, like
Okay.
just with purpose, but not running or anything. Just he's just gonna plant his back against the wall and keep an eye on everything.
Okay. So, as this large ogre type creature hybrid is walking towards Greta, you'll hear Conrad, or not, you don't know his name, but the halfling go, "Ah, my name is Conrad. Apologies for the means in which we brought you here, but
You mentioned our gear was kind of gone, so do I not have my battle axe shield?
you do not have any weapons with you. You have the armor, but not weapons.
So shield.
Yes, you have a shield, but it's not.
Okay.
There's no weapons." And he goes, "You have." The halfling goes, "Conrad, you've been selected," and he kind of looks around, "for your unique abilities. Please do not try to escape or fight against us. We're not going to harm you, and it would not end well for you." And he kind of taps the back of his head at the base of his skull, indicating that you may want to check the base of your skull.
I'll check my skull.
She
You
like
you
snarls as she's getting freed by the ogre, apparently, I guess, right? I
yes,
think
yes,
that's
yes.
yeah.
Whenever you reach behind the base of your skull, you will feel some stitched, tight stitches about an inch tall at the base of your skull. That would probably explain why you have a throbbing headache.
What did you do to us?
And Conrad goes, the same thing that happens to everyone that comes here. And he kind of turns and moves his hair, and you can see the scar of where his is. We're here at her request, but it wasn't a request. It was more of a taking. But there is good news. There is good news. And while he's saying this, the ogre's walking around and undoing everyone's bond. So I just need to know if someone's going to do anything while the ogre is undoing the bonds.
The second that I free,
Okay.
I would try to like. I know that there's not a lot of space to go up, but I would try to like flutter into a corner as
That's
high
fine.
up as I can.
Yeah, the ceiling here is about 10, 12 foot, so it's not perfectly level. But yeah, you can get up. You can get up into one of the corners. Just put yourself in one of the corners of the room. That way, I know where you're at. Okay. So Simon, by the time the ogre gets to you, Shitstain has your hands free.
Oh, okay. Then, so he's like approaching, and I
Yep.
feel that my bonds are gone.
Yeah, for your hands, yes.
Oh, right, that's that's true. I'll just roll over and start undoing my own feet bonds. Or like, yeah, I got it. It's fine. Who the fuck is she,
Uh,
and who the hell are you? Like, what?
And where's
oh,
my axe?
in due time, you'll get all of your belongings back. I promise you. And this is Conrad talking. He goes, uh, he
Does
looks
the
at
big one not talk at all?
oh no, he does. He goes, me bassoon, me weapons master.
Okay, never mind. I'm talking to you instead, as I say that to Conrad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
who
Conrad will
brought
look
us here? This
good.
is God.
Oh, oh, yes, yes. Sorry. And then he'll motion for the creature to come over toward the middle of the room, and it will open up the chest, and it will place down a jug of water and then some bread and all that. You guys are kind of hungry, and then
That's,
it'll walk back over with the chest back by the door. It's almost like it's guarding the door for Conrad and Bassoon.
so are these? So I mean, so you said the ogre is like a. So is he like a half ogre, or does he look like an ogre that's been like altered or something?
Roll Arcana or Nature?
Still at disadvantage, I assume.
No, no. You can be a straight up roll.
Okay. You said which one, Arcana or Nature? Actually, they're the same.
Knowledge or Arcana. Yep.
They are the same for me. Ooh, 19. Nice.
At first, you're like, yeah, he's like maybe some kind of half ogre and all that, but then you start looking at it, and his size is that of a full ogre, but there's been alterations to him.
Okay.
Nothing like grotesque or but there's some like his face is more humanoid.
Got it.
His mannerisms are more human or more humanoid, something a creature with intelligence. So there's definitely more intelligence behind his eyes.
And the ooze thing, I'm certain I've never seen anything quite like it either.
No,
Okay.
no.
I'll just spend my time racking my brain silently trying to
Okay.
figure out who makes these kind of weird things. Like maybe I've heard of this or something before. I don't know.
Okay,
But all
so
the while, I guess so. Shitstain I can talk to telepathically while he's close enough to me. I'll be just like just stay close and try try and not be detected. That's all.
okay. Um,
He's gonna walk right past the bread and water and walk a little bit of distance away, but kind of up towards Conrad and just points at him and say, "Enough with the games, all right? What's going on? What the
he goes,
fuck did you just put in our heads?"
oh no, it was not me. It was Mother. And when he says that, because of the rolls that you guys made, Greta, is it Greta? Yeah. And Simon you guys have heard a reference to an individual who has a lot of pull and influence with the higher echelons of Kled and other areas who run some kind of secret organization. And for Simon, it kind of clicks because she's known to make abominations and aberrations that no one else has seen before.
Okay, I'll keep that to myself for now. I'm actually still just sitting on the floor, kind of just pondering.
That's fine. And that was based on the history rolls.
Alright.
CJ and Suki, you got a 5 and a 9, so you know Jack
You ain't
and
no shit.
shit.
Fair.
Danny, you got a 21, and Donnie, you got a 16. So, Danny, you also know that it's rumored that she operates out of a compound in the Dauntless Mountains.
Oh, got roped into some awful deal.
Oh, it's and Conrad goes, oh, it's not too awful. Mother just has a request, and if you complete the request, she will let you go, and she will remove what she put in your head.
I'll say,
And when
I'll ask him
okay,
like,
go ahead.
turn around. You showed us, so you've still got it in there.
Yes.
So I guess you haven't. You don't know if she's good for it.
Oh no, I do know she's good for it, and it just depends on what she needs. Is if it's a one-shot deal or if it's multiple. Unfortunately, what she needed me for wasn't significant enough to warrant the removal. But she has promised that if we can, if he says we, so you understand that he's including himself with this.
Yeah.
If we complete this, she will remove the Kree from our head.
The Kree?
Yes, the Kree.
Is that a
Oh,
term?
oh, that's right. You've never seen one. Sorry. And he'll reach into his jacket and he pulls out this little vial. It's probably about 1 inch diameter, probably about 3 inches tall. And inside the vial, you are going to see a creature that looks like I gotta get used to the layout of this.
We're undergoing ceramorphosis, guys.
It looks like that.
Oh god. I actually, out of curiosity, Simon will get up and wander over and be like, and kind of take a closer look at it. She's like, you're saying that's in here?
Well, a version of it once it enters into your.
Well, yeah, I know, not this one.
Well, no, no, no. Once it enters into your system, it adapts to its environment.
Environment.
Abominations.
I'll go get some bread. Help with the hangover.
And Conrad himself will actually walk over there and eat and drink as well. So if anybody would like to do an insight check on Conrad, you're more than willing to, just to see if he's on the up and up with you.
Sure.
I'll insight.
Go ahead.
Oh damn, natural 20 for 21 for me.
Dang.
I'll hold my insight
My
because
virtual dice are
I'm-
rolling hot.
After that outburst, she's probably now like she realizes with what she rolled earlier that she is in the thick of it. It's not like shit could change, but she's fucking fuming. So she looks like she's boiling steam out of her head right now. But she can't say anything.
Okay. So with a 21, you 100% believe he is telling you the truth, or at least what he believes is the truth
He's
from
team
what he's
mother,
being told.
for sure.
Yes.
He's fully
No,
bought in.
he's fully bought in, team mother, but he believes what she has told him about being released.
So when do we find out what the hell she wants?
Well, we're just making sure that everyone is accepting of what's going to happen.
Like we have a
And
choice.
and he kind of goes, yeah, like you
What
have a
else
choice.
are we going to do?
He goes, he'll look at Bassoon. He goes, Bassoon, ready the room, please. And then Bassoon will walk out.
Hey, but so wait, real quick. Do you got one of these? Turn around. Let me see the back of your head.
He does not have one.
Hmm. Okay, that makes
He goes,
sense.
Mother is mother.
Yeah, your mother. I get it.
And then you'll see the creature over there, the slime looking thing, go kind of make a like a high pitch, like it's agreeing with what Bassoon said.
I make it. My face curls open like, ugh. Get out of here. Gross.
So Bassoon and the slug-like creature will exit the room, but the slug-like creature will drop the box on the floor before they exit. And then when they go out, they'll actually close the door.
Yosef's gonna direct this to Conrad.
My axe.
So, what do these things do?
The Cree?
Yes.
No, the
Oh,
bread.
it's quite. Yeah, he kind of chuckles. Yes, I understand. Trust is an issue right now. And when you yell, my axe, he kind of points to the chest.
She walks up to the chest and just kicks it open.
Ah! Oh,
When
okay. That was stupid, but
you, you kick it open and it,
Yeah.
it falls off of its back and you hear many, many things rattle around like too many to be in that chest.
Well, it didn't open.
yeah. Don't just
Shit.
open random shit, especially in a place you're not familiar with, right? Check it out first. Jeez.
Well, why not be my guest then? She like
Sure.
puffs and like crosses her arms, watching them eat bread.
So to answer your question, he'll go, the Cree, quite an ingenious little parasite. Once it's introduced to its host, it has the ability to adapt to that host. So let's say, for instance, you're a tiefling. It will sense that you have abilities when it comes to fire. So when it explodes, and when he says that, he kind of pauses and looks at each one of you. It will not choose that type of damage.
Yeah,
And then
I
kind
stopped
of
cold. I'm no longer looking
yeah,
at the chest. I'm looking at Conrad.
when he says that, he's looking to see if the gravity of the situation sets in.
So what? Because I'm an Orok, does that mean that it's gonna just kill me with platitudes or something?
He kind of
Simon chuckles
chuckles.
for sure.
He chuckles. No, no, it means that it knows that you are very resilient and it may have a double dose of damage to make sure gets everything done correctly. So out of game, it's basically saying it understands that whenever you hit zero, you go to one, so it'll hit you again.
Ah,
It's also,
fucking gross.
it's also a nasty, nasty little son of a bitch. Whenever it gets put into the skull or the base of the skull, little tendrils go out and start finding purchase everywhere that's really nasty to have try to be removed from. I've only seen 3 people try to remove them. They're no longer here.
Because they got out, right?
All well,
Sorry, I
yeah.
mean, let's say if anybody who has any insight at all knows he's being sarcastic.
Yeah. Well, no, he when he said he goes, yeah, they got out,
Oh, yeah. Okay, turn it on me. Nice.
and
In a
I
funeral pyre.
yes, yes, I have seen her harvest them and let people go. I've also seen people try to do things that she doesn't want you to do, and they're no longer here. Um, I've heard rumor one person actually was able to remove it, but I don't know if I believe that.
So can I, if with since I not to bend on my existing rule, but since I got a natural 20 and inside he's talking to us still, like any normal sane person would be like frightened. Like, so is he in line with her just because he's afraid? Like, is it just like he's not
I
necessarily a
think
believer? It's more of a fear thing.
it's a fear thing,
Okay.
but it's not 100% fear.
It's like
Like
fear and awe,
he,
kind of.
yeah, it's the fear, awe, and basically respect because of what she's accomplished.
Game recognized game type thing.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay.
So, but he wholeheartedly believes in her word. If she says she is going to do something, she is going to do it.
Got it.
And he'll go on about many different
I will
stories
keep. I
about,
will. I'll resume looking at the chest for like traps or
okay.
locks and stuff like that. Well, I'll do
And while you're doing that, he'll kind of glance over. It's not trapped. Just flip the latch.
I'll still
And
look
you,
for another like 30 seconds and then.
okay, that's fine, fine. And he's kind of looking around the room to make sure that everyone understands. Like he'll make eye contact with Serge to just kind of make sure that he understands.
I stare without blinking and stay in my corner. Whatever corner is farthest from everything.
It
Are you
would be
still
the top
flying?
left corner as you're looking at.
Oh yeah, I'm still just like,
That's funny.
if there's something I can perch on, I'm perched. If not, I'm just like, yeah,
I would say
hovering.
with the way an owling would be, you'd be able to like grab purchase on one of the rocks on the side of the wall, but to where you're in the top corner, so your head's like almost touching the ceiling. So your body's kind of like an L shaped right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. Then he'll look at um, Greta just to
Mhm.
kind of he's trying to understand. Basically you can tell, especially Simon with your insight, he's reading people.
She locks eyes with them and kind of snarls, but what
And
was the last thing you were doing, huh?
oh well, I was actually singing in a tavern.
Hmm. Was
I
I in the
was
tavern?
not that I'm aware of. I believe from what I've been told, and I'm not told a lot other than what I need to know. Everybody came from a different area,
Hmm.
and
So
then
this
he'll
isn't some dumb party trick, is it?
no, no, it's not. Unfortunately, there are powers at play that play in the shadows and behind the curtains, but they're real.
So you're telling me that you're also a victim?
Yes, I was
And all of
snatched.
you?
You talking to everybody else here?
Everybody in the room.
I'm ignoring it for now.
We
Hmm.
arrived here same as you.
What, hunting?
I don't know what you were doing. I'm saying
I was hunting. That's what I mean. That I. Eh.
I was on the edge of a town, one day out. I could have pressed on, but I decided to take it slow and camped. It did not seem unusual night, but I do not remember falling asleep.
No. All I remember was the moon was brilliant and I was tracking dinner. And, well, bread's dinner, I guess. She begrudgingly, like, walks towards the water bread and eats her fill.
Okay. He will then look at Yosef and just kind of give him, kind of do the, do we understand? And he's not doing it from a place of like authority or anything like that. He's just trying to gauge if people understand what's going on. And he goes, I understand that it could be a lot to take in, but I will be traveling with you. And I want to make sure that we're all at our full capacity to take on whatever we're going to be doing because Mother doesn't assign many single mission removal. So it's going to be dangerous.
Listen, can you just give us more details? Stop being so cryptic. And then, like at this point, I'm sure I've just whatever latches there, I'll flip it open.
Okay, you flip over the latch, you're looking in, you don't see anything. It looks like the
Also, what?
walls are the same, but the bottom is black.
Actually, I will, being familiar as I am with stuff, I will think of my like arcane focus and like just reach in
Okay,
and think of my arcane focus and then try and pull it out.
you'll reach in as soon as you break the top of the lip,
Uh,
it'll appear in your hand.
I want. I don't want them to see that. That I am actually
Okay,
pulling
that's
anything
fine.
out.
Do a sleight of hand then, or
Okay.
okay, are you leaving? Are you not pulling your hand out, or are you gonna
I'm pulling it
try
out.
to?
I'm putting it
Okay,
back
so
like in my on my like on a pocket, like an
do a
inside breast
do a
pocket.
sleight of hand.
Okay. Damn, actually pretty good. 21.
Okay. Everyone wants to roll a perception to see if you can see it. You can.
Do Allens have keen senses?
Uh, I definitely do for sound. I took a,
Ah, okay.
but for eyesight, no.
Gotcha.
I do have proficiency,
Yeah, so it's plus 2 on top. Nice.
uh, and I would be watching.
Yeah, I figured you might.
I am not watching. I got 4 total.
He's
It's pretty
eyeballing
far. It's
Conrad.
pretty
I don't
far, and
trust that
like my
little
back is
motherfucker.
turned.
No,
My
sir, he's
neck's got to kink
eyeballing
in a
Conrad.
weird position.
Does Greta wanna? Oh, she did. You did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
like,
gonna say no one saw it.
uh, actually, let me just look through my list of stuff, see if there's anything else I want. So yeah, I'll be like, so just can you just give us what the hell are we supposed to do, and what the hell do they mean our abilities? Nobody gives a shit about me. Nobody knows anything about me. Like, uh, who chose us for our abilities?
Well, that's part of the reason some of you were chosen. You have no one to look for you.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that is one thing
if you
that
go
people do know about me if they do know me.
if you go missing for 3, 4, 5 months, no one's gonna know. Some people may even be happy that you're gone because you were an eyesore. And he's not trying to be mean. He's just being matter of fact.
It's casual burn.
Yes.
I will be thinking of my potions of healing that I have and trying to pull them out again with sleight of hand every time. Since I have
What's
3, do I need
okay?
to do 3 checks?
You can just you can just do one for all of them, or you could have shit stain grab them and they'll go invisible.
I don't think things he's carrying are not invisible. I don't think.
I thought they became visible
Oh
once
no,
you
yeah,
grabbed
any
them.
equipment. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
So if
Fuck,
he reaches his
I
hand
don't.
in,
I'll try and explain it to him though. I don't know if he'll get it. I'm like,
okay,
listen.
you
So
can.
yeah, telepathically, I'll be like, shit, see, listen. You know those, the vials of red liquid that we got. Just picture it in your mind, and then scoop in there and try and grab it out. Like that's just, I don't stop. No, stop. No, that's not what it means. No, shut up. This is all telepathically, so y'all don't
Yes.
hear this. But it's like, no, just try. Just scoop it in. Just think about it, and let me know when you got it.
After after a little bit, it's going to take him probably a minute or two to figure out exactly what the hell's going on. But the first one, like you see it for half a second,
Yeah,
like it
okay.
appears like floating in the air and then it disappears.
I'll try and kind of shield him as much as I can with my body
Okay.
while and I'll literally stop even looking in there once I know that he's going to work, and I'll just turn and be talking and be like, so what are we doing? When do we get started? I mean, yes,
Well,
I don't
well,
have anybody
well.
to get back to, but I would like to get the hell out of here.
Okay. I will let you know that Mother is not without uh, understanding, and she knows that this is very, very difficult. She has provided each of us with an item, and all you have to do is, uh, well, let me do it because you don't know what the item is. So he starts walking towards the chest.
Oh, there's nothing in here. I looked.
Oh, yes, yes, there is, and you see him kind of stop for a second and imagine something, and then you will see a very, very elegant looking cloak appear, and he goes, "Oh yes, this is yours, Simon," and he hands it to you.
Wait, I
And
never
as
told
soon
you.
as you touch it,
What am I saying? I was about to say I never told you my name, but never mind.
oh, you're Simon. That's Greta. That's Joseph, and Serge is the one up there. I'm Conrad.
Yep. Hey, everyone.
I'm pretty. And then he goes, "I'm pretty sure your friend's here somewhere as well. I just can't see him."
No, they left. What are you talking? They're not my friends.
And he just kind of gets a little smirk on his face.
I'll try and give him a little bit of a knowing glance without
Hmm.
showing to everybody else.
But then he goes, "Yes, yes. Mother wants you to have this. She believes that this will help you." And as soon
Okay.
as you touch it, you can feel that it is magical.
Wow.
So out of game, it's your cloak of protection.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Would I just inherently know that that's what it is from looking at it? Because I do have identify. If not, I'm literally gonna just sit down and try and cast identify
Uh,
ritually.
yeah, go ahead. That's fine. You can go ahead
Okay.
and
I'm like,
do a ritual.
you know what they say about accepting gifts from strangers, so feel forgive me. I'll take a look at this and then
Oh,
go
trust me,
off
I will
into a
not.
corner.
I will. I'm not going to hold anything against you guys as far as trust right now. And then he'll reach in again, and you guys all see this, and then he pulls out this really cool looking, gnarly staff with leaves still on it, and he goes, "I believe, Serge, I believe this is for you." And he kind
Also,
of holds it up in the air.
for anybody looking,
Staring.
real quick, for anybody looking, uh, you'll notice that I have something that I didn't have before because I have to use my arcane focus to do this. But you may not have known I had it on my person. So anyway,
They would not have known that you had it on the person
yeah,
because the
okay,
only thing everybody else is missing is weapons.
fair. Yeah, I was saying for reference, my arcane focus, it's like a little, it's like a piece of crystal. It's about like fist sized. It's kind of greenish. It's mostly translucent. It's got kind of like a naturey motif to it. It's almost like a flower bud, like a pretty large flower bud with kind of leaves and like barbs around it a little bit. So that's my arcane focus.
So out of game, Suki, does Sanguinar, do they have to drink blood?
No, they don't have to. I think
Okay.
it's one of those things where think kind of like Blade, right? I mean, that's kind of how I got from the I don't know if in
A
materia if
daywalker.
Adam has them envisioned otherwise, but in the when they're talking about it, they're kind of like maybe your parent was bitten while they were pregnant with you. Maybe you're just the offspring of like a vampire and a human, or maybe you were just cursed by a witch to have that urge. It's kind of like a I would I would assume that it's something that Yosef like I've played one other time and I kind of liked this where uh, that one I played more of a like it was an experiment gone wrong, like a mad scientist kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But with both of them, I kind of like the concept of like there's a great pull towards it, like the iron smell of blood and things like that. Where if you're trying to remain civilized, maybe you just order your steaks rare a lot, or
Got it.
do
Got it.
something like that. Not necessarily
Ugh.
something that is a need, but is a desire. Like
Got it.
it's kind of in there where it's, and that sort of leaves you up to how you fit into the world, right? Because if you're the type of person to just succumb to their desires whenever, obviously you're going to run into trouble if you start eating anything other than animals. Uh, and then, if you're able to keep it in control, you can at least, mitigate both your suffering for the desire and the backlash of people not noticing that you're draining poor people in the streets of a city or something like that.
Yeah. I
In
just
the
want to.
in the mountains, who cares if you eat a couple animals, right?
Exactly. Well,
Well,
and
just for
and maybe something to along the lines of a traditional, both with my barbarian aspect and just like any animal backed into a corner, like lower health, really starving, dire straits, maybe that desire, that urge grows higher and higher because you do get a little bit of a uh what I think it's twice a day you get a buff from doing it.
okay.
So there is definitely something you gain from it, but I would say it's not something that is needed to just continue existing, continue living. It's
Got it.
something that's sort of like this tantalizing aspect of your physiology.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna be playing Conrad right in perspective to that, because if you guys haven't figured it out, he knows a lot about you guys.
Hmm.
Okay. So then he will go. He will reach in again, and he goes, "Oh God, this is a heavy one. This one's for Greta," and he's struggling to pull out this very, very heavy. And he kind of gets it over the edge, and as soon as he gets it over the edge, anyone that's any kind of fighter type will instantly recognize this is adamantine chainmail. Greta, this is the best I can do. That's heavy.
Thank you, but that helps. She like walks over and picks it up with like one arm.
He goes, "That's why we chose you." And he does a little mini flex, and he's got like just a little itty bitty bump on his arm. He goes, "Mine's up here," and he points to his head.
Ah.
And then he
Well,
goes,
thank
"Okay,
you.
you're
She
welcome.
like
You're
slips
welcome."
on like the chain, like put like head first, like a sweater, but also like, where's what about the axe? Like, am I supposed to beat things to death with my fists? Like,
Oh, give me 1 second. As soon as I get done here, I'll tell you how to get your stuff out.
it's
Uh,
not a simple box, is it?
no, no, it's a. Have you ever heard of
Ah,
a bag of holding?
yes, but
It's similar, but it's localized. It can only be in a certain area of the retreat. And when he says that, he goes, "Shit." You get to hear a "oh shit" on his face.
nothing simple, is it? Ever?
Well, and he kind of like, so then he's trying to change the subject. He'll reach in. He goes, "Oh, this is much more my size," and he pulls out this insignia that has two paws or claws, like lions' paws with claws overlapping each other. And he goes, "Yosef, I believe this is for you."
She just finished talking about beating things with her hands and looks at those and looks at him.
Yosef will
And
stride
and
over and just hold out his palm.
and he'll put it down. He goes, "Not directed toward me, please," because he's realizing now that you're the only one that he knows of that has a weapon in his hand. Literally.
And he'll kind of when he realizes what he realizes, he'll not like toothy grin, but like sort of that like little half snicker and a little chuckle, and just like clamp his fist closed real fast, and then just walk back. Not all the way back to where he was. He's not trying to be poignant, but just to keep an eye on everything. He'll move to the next to the wall that's closer to where everyone is from where he went and picked up the insignia, and just kind of start examining it. See, like, if it's on a chain, or if you detach it or hold it, or what the deal is. This is taking his time to get attuned, or, well, I don't need to attune to it, but to figure it out, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I want to say that if it doesn't require attunement, um, materia attunement, is it 10 minutes or an hour?
It's like almost instant. He said.
Okay, it's almost
10, yeah,
instant.
10
Okay,
minutes I didn't have materia because the standard is an hour.
okay. So yeah, you guys are going to realize that they're magical items if it's a magical item, unlike with the exception of the adamantine chain. And within a minute or so, you're going to realize what it can do, and if it requires attunement, you'll be attuned by the time we walk out of this room.
Okay.
So Conrad will then say, "Okay, all you have to do is come over to the chest, break the top of the chest with your hand, and think of your item, and it will appear in your hand." And he'll go like so. He sticks his hand in, and he pulls out, and it's a wooden scroll case, probably about 9 inches long and about 2 inches in diameter. He goes, "This is for us. When we are ready to return, we're going to use this, and I will explain how it's used once we get to where we're going." And then he kind of puts it into his pocket, and he steps away from the chest, kind of motioning for you guys to come over and retrieve your items.
Conrad,
You'll walk
listen.
over.
Conrad, is part of your mission to be as annoying and cryptic as fuck? Because I don't understand why you're not just giving us the information.
Well,
Just
I'm going to give you the information, and I understand why, but I'm also trying to make sure that uh, you're not going to instantly kill me whenever I
I
give you
mean,
all the information.
fine, fair,
We
whatever.
still might. She
And he kind
puts her
of,
hand in the box and thinks of her axe and pulls it out, assumingly.
and then he kind of looks at you, and he's like, there's like a sense of worry on his face, and he's just kind of waiting for you to chuckle or smile or something, but he's not taking his hands off of you or your axe.
So when she bends back up to with axe in hand, she looks at him with a smile. It's definitely looking sarcastic.
Okay, okay, you had me worried for a second.
Ah.
So it's going to take you guys probably about the next 5 or so minutes to collect all of your items and put everything where it needs to be and all that. And Conrad, while you're doing that, is going to explain what is going on. He says we are going to be going to another location via teleportation devices. Mother's operatives have discovered a creature or creatures of interest that she wants. There are supposedly 3 to 5 different types or subtypes of this creature cast, and she would like one of each restrained and brought back. Now, our job is not to bring them back. Our job is to find them, restrain them, and then another group will come and collect them while we're looking for the other ones.
So we can't.
Did we decide on, is this in the past or in the future from present day materia?
I'm What we decided on is it's close to current material. I don't want to put a canon time out there because I don't want it to not align with what Adam wants.
Sure.
So it's plus or minus 5 years from current material time.
Okay. I was just wondering because when you said teleportation, was wondering if it would be, if it was after us, then we're starting to use big magic, so that it might be less like shocking to hear
Yes. Well,
versus
no, you're good. It is shocking to you to hear teleportation, unless. Well, no, because even Simon has been reincarnated, right? So you don't have the memories of the crash menagerie.
Oh no, I do.
Oh, you do. I
Yeah,
do.
Adam and
Okay,
I we
so
discussed. You do.
you may be not as surprised to hear the word teleportation.
Yeah, and I've been trying to keep up on keep tabs on that. So.
Yeah. Um. So
But I'm still fucking wicked impressed for sure.
yes, yes, yes. And here in a little bit,
Greta looks gobsmacked and she's like, teleportation? What?
it'll make more sense here in a second, Suki, the way that I designed it. Okay, and Conrad will look around. Are we
I
ready
will
to go?
definitely, yeah. So basically, we have all of our stuff now. I will
Yes.
definitely. I won't say anything to anybody, but I'll definitely have put on my cloak and attune to it.
Okay. Yeah, if there's any attunement needed or whatever for your items, time has passed enough for you to be attuned to those items. So you will have all of your gear plus the one item. You're attuned. So your character sheet should reflect all of that. The one thing you will know, you will have, I'm not going to make you guys be handicapped by this, is you do have all of your cadre of spells, whatever they are for whatever you normally would do for this day. And if you need to tweak them, I'm going to give you the opportunity to tweak because now you know exactly what's going on.
Oh, fair. Let me look.
Yeah. So Conrad will go. If you'll follow me, we will get to where we need to go.
What about them?
Who's them?
The owl. Who are they?
Oh, that's Serge. Serge, are you going to be joining us?
Uh,
You may not like the alternative. Mother does not like being disappointed.
They've been
I'll grab
standing
my
against the wall since the
stuff
beginning.
when move away from stuff.
Okay. Well, we'll wait right there by the door for you, and he'll kind of slide the chest towards you.
Once there's at least 10 feet between people on the chest, I will fly
Okay.
over, quickly gather all of my things, and then immediately fly up and a little back.
Okay.
You know we're gonna have to do this together, right?
Don't trust. Don't trust any.
Okay, I like you.
Cave. Area dark. This is not normal.
Be smart.
And Conrad goes, "This is the brightest cave you're going to be in for a while.
Unhappy.
But where we're going is larger, so you'll be able to sprout your wings out, stretch out a little bit."
Your burial. You either come with or this could be your grave. I mean, at least I'm gonna get out of here, I think.
No choice.
No
Come
choice.
with. Stay distance.
No, but no, Conrad, he was like, "No, if we are successful, she is going to remove the Kree, and we're all get to go home, or whatever you want to do." Okay, so you guys, Conrad will walk out of this room. If you're following, you're following. If not, I just need to know. We'll start making some rolls.
boom, 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 but we just all stay here. Boom, 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 boom.
This
And the
is our new
game's over.
home.
See
I
you
Yeah.
guys
don't
next week.
I don't believe him.
You know, this room, pretty alright. Let's stick around.
That would can you imagine? So you just put it in the idea that you think as this like this maniacal overseer that's orchestrating this thing, how annoyed you'd be if like everybody but one or two
Yeah.
just was like, fine, I'm gonna test it and have my head blow up. Like, god damn it. Like I expect one, maybe, and that usually helps keep everybody else in line. But they all just fucking had their heads explode.
God
Now I'm
damn
gonna
it.
have to go dig up
A fresh new
5 more
batch.
people.
Uh, that's pretty good. I'll
Alright. Yeah,
some
Yosef will go.
yeah, I will too. Hey, uh, Miss, you said you were a pretty good hunter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I mean,
Because I mean, I don't
how else do
know.
you eat?
Well, here's what I'm trying to figure out. They said that we're here for our abilities and for catching stuff. Like, I don't. That's not what I do. Yeah, I can set a trap and catch, like a rabbit or something for if I need to for food when I'm out in the wilderness. But I'm guessing if it's something that needs 4.5 of us to take down, I don't know where I come in. And obviously, a big man over there, he's got something, and Featherface probably has. I don't know. There's something.
Uh, well, here's what I was thinking. It was gonna be pretty hard to keep them alive at the end of it, anyways, because I kill to eat. I kill for food.
Well, yeah.
It,
Be try not to do it this time because it sounds like that's one way ticket to head blow up.
hmm. It's nice to meet you too, I guess.
Yeah, mutual.
Something like that. Is the owl boy coming?
Surge.
Following
Okay.
At a distance.
safely.
So, yeah, it is. He's like, I'm keeping 20 feet minimum.
Social
Yep.
distance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Owl said social distancing.
So Conrad will be
So I
leading
guess
the way. If you guys just want to kind of
always
from right to left, kind of line yourselves up how you're walking out. It's not really going to be a huge thing unless you decide to. Fuck it,
uh,
we're going to
I'm,
riot.
I'm in line. I'm just up.
So like, what directional are we going?
You're going towards the right.
Okay, so is Conrad gonna be really up there that far?
Yeah, he's walking.
It's just marching order
He's
right now. I think, right?
just marching order.
I think she would be up front too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can be right
I
beside
thought
him.
Greta was like twerking on him for a second.
No.
Other than the doorway,
The wild
everything's
in
at
one
minimum ten
compels
feet
you. The
wide.
wild in compels you.
Okay, so you guys will exit this room and go into another room that is very similar to the room you were just in. It's just smaller, and you can tell this looks like it's a staging area. There's a couple of those chests over there opened up. You see Bassoon and the creature over there rearranging some things and then loading up some stuff in some of the crates and stuff like that. Um, and he kind of looks at Conrad and does a like an awkward thumbs up, and Conrad goes, "Yeah, they're good, Bassoon. Thank you." And you guys will walk across this room. This room's probably 20 by 20, where the other one, I know about 15 by 15, where the other one was 20, 25 by 20, 25 ish. And there's a door across the way, and he'll go, Bassoon, is the room ready? And Bassoon thumbs up, and he'll open the door. The first thing you're going to notice is across the way there is a mirror. It's about 8 foot tall and about 4 foot wide. As you enter the room, you're going to see about there's three mirrors on each wall, other than the wall that the door has. There's a total of 9 mirrors in here. In front of the mirror on the left, the third one, there is a pedestal, but the pedestal is only maybe about 3 to 4 inches tall and about 5 foot across. Once everyone enters the room, the door behind you will close. Give me 1 second. You guys see the female?
Hmm.
Yeah.
On the pedestal, a Kolinar, which is Materia's form of Yun Ti, will appear, this female, very attractive. Um, she is more humanoid than reptilian, other than a few places where you can see that she has scales on, but you can definitely tell that she is a Kolinar um, by her eyes, the way her hands are kind of elongated. But and she'll go, "I am Mother, and I appreciate your assistance in this endeavor. I wish you the best of luck, Conrad. Good luck, and all of you. If you succeed, you will be set free." And then it kind of fizzles out of existence.
Oh.
And Conrad will turn around and goes, "She likes theatrics."
Assistance, right?
Well, there is a choice technically. And then he'll kind of slide the pedestal off to the side. He'll take out that wooden scroll case that you saw, and he actually touches the mirror, and you'll see these runes around the mirror appear. And then also the exact same runes will appear on the scroll case. If you have Arcana, you may roll.
I am not proficient in Arcana.
Nope.
Nobody proficient with Arcana. Okay.
No Barbacana.
And then you'll see like a you'll see like a ripple appear over the surface of the mirror. And then on the other side, what you're going to see is that picture right there.
Ooh.
It appears to be an underground network of caves that is lit by some kind of bioluminescent fungi, as well as it looks to be a shallow stream that basically has been probably cutting through this area for millennia. The other,
Telepathically, I will tell Shitstain to. It's like, hey, see if you can get through that thing. See if it's a real. See if it's a trap or anything. I'll get you back if it's not. We're good. And I basically just
okay,
want to send him through, see if he goes through, and like let me know if you get through on the other side.
okay. So he goes through, and as soon as he goes through, the glyphs on the mirror and the glyphs on the scroll will get brighter and then shut off, and Connor goes, "Crap!" and runs through really quickly.
I guess I would follow.
Okay? Is anyone not immediately stepping through? Like when I say immediate, within the next 30 seconds.
As
What? So
long
explain again. So essentially, I get
Y'all
that
saw
it's
nobody
when
go through. Yeah.
right.
You
So
saw you saw the glyphs on the mirror and the glyphs on the scroll case get bright. Comrade goes, "Oh shit!" and immediately steps through the mirror, and you can see him on the other side.
Yeah, I'll say what
is
shit
he
essentially
like
too and run.
beckoning us?
I'll
Is he?
I'll go through.
Because
Okay,
he didn't say anything about like, all right, now go. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna step through. So
that's because out of game he didn't have a chance,
right.
and he's you can see him on the other side just kind of waving at you guys. And he keeps looking at the scroll case. And Simon and Greta step through. Roll me a perception with advantage. All you need to do is beat a 10.
what? Who? All of us?
No, no, only the people on the side with Conrad. So Greta and Simon.
Oh, Simon, sorry. Perception. You said. Did you say advantage?
Advantage, yes. All
Oh
you
wow.
need to do is beat a 10.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, Greta. Okay, you guys will look at the scroll case and you will see that from the top to the bottom, it looks like the runes are blinking off, like going dull about every second that passes. Like one, then another one, then another one, almost like it's counting down.
Honestly, if Greta's here, I'm good.
And he's just
Meet Sheila.
waving for Yosef and Serge to come.
As soon as he sees that they make it through and like turn to look, yeah, Yosef will follow.
I will
stride through.
follow 10 feet behind.
Okay, that's fine. And when
Yosef stands right at the entrance.
9 feet from the mirror.
9 feet from the
yeah, just to keep him on the other side. Son of a bitch. So
Squawk.
once
Personal space.
Yosef,
God damn it.
Yosef comes through, then Surge comes through, you will see the mirror image of the other place blink out. You will also, for the people that were looking at the scroll case, you're going to see six tally marks appear on the scroll case.
Well, seems like that didn't go exactly as planned with the, oh shit and running.
And he goes, yeah. He kind of looks at you. Something activated the timer before we were ready. And then he looks back
Weird.
down. He's not going to give you up.
And I'm not gonna let on.
Speaking of up, I fly up.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you got about 20, 25 foot here.
I find somewhere to perch on a wall. I'm just staring, not blinking.
I'll telepathically tell Shitstain to keep an eye on, to try and always know where you are, but don't like follow you per se. Just keep an eye.
I can't see shit stain, so I have no idea.
Nope. And you didn't hear me say it because I'm doing it telepathically.
No.
That's more DM. I want to know where.
Yeah.
The flying thing is at all times.
Okay, so give me a second while I set up the new map.
So, where the fuck are we? You said we teleported.
Yes. To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure.
Great. How do we get back? Do you at least know that?
Yes, and he kind of looks at the scroll
Because
case. He
yeah,
goes,
because I'll point back to where we came from. Like it ain't there anymore. So
he goes, yeah. What you got to do is take your scroll case, wherever we're at, you snap it, the portal will reappear, and the people that came through are the only ones that can go back.
so, and I'm being careful with my wording. So everybody that came through can go back.
Yes, everybody that came through can go back.
And I'm gonna like stare
a
daggers at him,
safety
like he
measure.
knows what I'm talking about, because it's
Yes.
not just the 6 of us.
Well,
I guess yeah,
well,
no,
no,
it is the
no,
6
it
of
is
us.
the
Sorry.
6.
Oh, that's there's 6 tallies. Oh shit. Okay.
That's why there's 6 tallies.
Oh shit. I'm
Yeah.
so used to us having 6 in the party already. Got it.
So let me move you guys to the new map.
Nice.
Everybody should be on the new map, correct?
We're on that page, but our characters aren't here.
Okay, now let me out how to
Yeah, I
get
think you
those
just gotta
there.
drag them back on from like the actors page or whatever the heck that is.
Yeah.
I think you might be able to like copy paste from the other scene. Like I think you can like drag, highlight, copy, and then just activate this page and paste. But I'm not sure about that.
Let me see. So I want everyone to go ahead and give me nature checks. Is everybody on the page now?
Yeah, nice.
Go.
Nature.
Wait, no, 17.
14.
I missed it. Is it if we're proficient?
Yes.
Oh, if only if you're proficient. 'Cause I'm not proficient.
Yeah, only if you're
Okay.
proficient. Yeah, sorry.
I thought you said everyone, so never mind. I am not. I roll.
I'm sorry.
Proficient.
I think I did say everyone, but it's if you're proficient.
What was the skill again?
Nature.
Nature.
It's funny, we're all like kind of
This one's
nature-y
gonna-
themed, and none of us seem to be proficient in it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think. Let's see. 1, 2 from barbarian, 1, 2 from that.
Yeah, let me look at your cheat sheet.
Oh yeah, because I picked survival, not nature. He's not an expert in how it all works. He just knows how to catch it and eat it.
I just know what to eat and what not to eat when I'm out in nature.
Exactly.
Okay, so no one is proficient with nature.
Apparently not.
Okay, well, Bard to the rescue.
Oh, so is he like
Oh,
carrying
not
an
bad.
instrument of some kind?
Yes, he has. He has a loot
Okay.
on his back.
Okay.
He rolled a 16, so he'll go. I think we should go that way as he's pointing towards, like, away from you. The water's coming from that way, and from what I know about these creatures, which is not a lot, they would probably be near a main water source.
Is there something in your agreement that says you can't just tell us what the creature is? Like, I'm sick of this crap. Just
Oh, well, I can tell you a little bit. I don't know a lot. That's why we're
I mean,
here.
even
We're
the
here to
name or something. I
investigate.
know stuff, you know, like, and maybe some of us
The
have
only
hunted these
the,
before.
the only thing that we've been told from, well, Mother's been told, is the people that have seen them call them crawlers. Um,
Are we talking like carrion crawlers or like some kind of
no, no, no,
worms?
no,
Or...
not that big, not that big. The ones that we've seen are all like around our size, and he kind of like points more towards Greta on the larger size and Yosef, but yeah, they're humanoid size. So not like really, really big, not like Bassoon, but not like really, really small like me, like in between. Um, he goes, some people say they look like demon insects,
I'm trying to
and
think of.
that's basically all we got.
All right.
Will you know it when we see it?
Oh yes, it's probably something none of us have ever seen before, and it'll be like, and supposedly they're super aggressive.
Oh, okay. And we just invaded their nest or home or wherever the hell we are.
Hey, I told you she only gives the single mission releases if they're really, really, really dangerous.
Okay.
She she plinks like the edge of her hand battle axe against one of her tusks and just like whirls the axe in her hand. Let's just get it done.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we can.
Joseph's gonna grab out his hand axes and kind of just. They're like little short. They're the bearded type, so instead of like holding it lower on the handle like you would with a hatchet, there when he grips it, it basically like the blade rolls over the front of his hands. Trying to think if I've got a picture here.
CJ, I put the flying icon on you because I know you're above the ground,
Oh, nice.
Okay, perfect.
and then tight fit 3 across. I would, Conrad would suggest let's go 2 across, and I do know one thing else. Apparently, they're really good hearers. They have really good hearing.
When you
We're
say
not
that,
gonna get the drop on it, is it?
I cock my head to the side and kind of look, move around because I do have very good hearing myself. But I'm just, do I
Okay,
hear anything outside
go
of
ahead
the
and
group?
roll. Give me a roll.
I need to just read the feet to see what it says. I have advantage on checks relying on sound.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead. Do a perception check based on sound.
18 total.
Oh, nice. So
At this level, that's really
they're
nice.
kind of Yeah, they're kind of discussing what they're going to do, and you kind of like do the whole owl turn the head thing, like you're trying to kind of focus in on something that doesn't sound right. Like you can hear the dripping water, and you can hear the slight breeze, and you can hear them talking. You do hear a little flapping every once in a while, but you can't really discern where it's from. It seems to be close, but you can't see it. And then once
Okay.
you get past all of that, you do hear almost like a clicking sound, like click, 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 almost like something with long nails walking on a hard stone surface. It's very, very, very faint, though. I mean, it's like off in the distance. There may even be a little reverberation happening as well,
Okay,
but that's what you're
whatever
hearing.
whatever area I hear that from, I will make sure that I'm the last person to hit another.
Okay, that is heading up this like the little natural staircase right here. That's the way you guys are heading. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'm.
put
I'm not,
Conrad. All right, good.
I won't say anything to anybody. I won't acknowledge that I've heard anything. I'm just gonna make sure that yeah, I suspect something's there, so I will be
And we're
if
gonna
we
go
go down.
ahead and go down to grid size.
Yeah. I will lean into Greta and kind of quietly say in her ear, like, listen, if these things can hear really good, you come in pretty strong, right? Like, you're pretty loud. So just, and then I'll put my hand on her and be like, just try and stay as quiet as you can. You know, just be careful where you're stepping, watch where you're going. I'll be right with you and try and keep you quiet. All right. And I'm gonna cast guidance, and I'll just kind of
Cool.
constantly,
Me?
constantly be doing that. Yeah.
And well, and Conrad will go. I can do something, but it's gonna make noise.
Yeah, I bet.
He goes, he goes, I can make it to where you guys can take a better punch. Out of game, he's talking about casting aid.
Oh,
And if you
Mm,
guys can do me a favor, you look at the map. It's basically a 15-foot across going up that little area. That's tight. If you guys can just kind of put yourself around where Conrad is, and that'll be kind of the marching order that we're doing.
shit stain's so big.
I can't go any smaller. So,
Okay, that's fine.
and then with Surge, you can go up to 20 feet in the air in certain areas, 15 to 20. Uh, but you need to be a south because right now you're leading the way because you're going towards the stairway. So yeah, and I know you're 15 to 20 feet behind them. I'm just trying to kind of get like a basic marching order.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So he'll kind of look at you guys and go, "Do you want it?"
I mean, there's nothing here now. Like,
Okay, I can cast it. If something happens, I can cast it then. It's no big deal.
maybe that's better. What do
Okay.
you wait?
Uh,
So you're
yeah.
gonna buff
What?
us up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. I can cast spells to help us.
Well, yeah, no, I
I'll get
figured
in.
that.
I'll get. So is in front like this way?
Going toward the stairs, yes. Going toward those natural stairs is the way you're heading.
She'll
And
take
don't.
one step forward and have her like shield on her arm ready and says and just like turns slightly back and says, "Just do it."
Okay. So, I'm assuming it's shit stain on your shoulder, or
He's just
are
sort
they
of
flying?
hovering nearby. Yeah, staying within
Okay.
10 feet.
So Surge, that's what you heard. Is you heard like a hovering of wings. So, he
Um, and
will cast.
acknowledge.
Go ahead.
Sorry, to
No, go
acknowledge
ahead.
like, do we want anything? I immediately look further away. I do not want anything cast on me from anybody.
Got it. Okay, that's fine. He will cast aid on Simon, Yosef, and Greta. You each get 5 additional hit points and a max of increase of 5 for 8 hours.
Nice.
Okay.
Max increase of 5 too.
Yeah, max increase by 5 and also 5 more. So everyone should be 5 more than what you normally are. Well, you 3 than you are right now.
68.
You mean he's not gonna upcast it and get shit stained?
Yeah.
Although I think he has to
Well,
be
he
able to see
can't.
him. Yeah.
I was
Yeah, you
gonna
gotta be
say,
able to
can
see
he
him.
see? Yeah.
So are we just marching forward? We trying to stealth, or we're like, fuck this, we want the things to come to us? What are we doing?
I have advised Greta to try and be quiet. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Yosef's gonna get
I
low, kind of in a flanking position. So I don't know how wide this stairwell is, but he'll be up because he recognizes that he's thinking in sort of a pack tactics kind of thing. So he's recognizing that Greta's kind of gonna be the vanguard, the front area. So he's got mindset of like a flanker sitting on the
Got
edge.
it.
So if it's very wide, he'll be getting low and quiet to the edge of the wall
So
and just
basically
keep
what
it.
you're looking. Oh, sorry, good.
I was gonna say keeping in a position where he's close enough to her that he can actually react and engage, but so that he can also see, right? So that's kind of why he likes being near the walls, is because if you've got solid stone to your side, that's one less place you have to worry about something coming, popping out of, for the most part, in his experience.
Okay. So basically, it's about 15 feet wide. Now, as it goes closer to the walls, the cavern itself is 25, 30-foot wide, but there's broken boulders, just like what you see right here. So you could walk across that, but it's difficult terrain. But there's a clear-ish path about 15 feet, kind of winding back and forth. Now, if anybody is proficient in nature, you may roll a nature check.
We already established. I think none of us are.
Got it. Just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure. So,
Check again.
I rolled a 3 with my bardic ability, so no.
So I'm gonna look around the room and she's gonna shake her head and just and start walking.
Okay.
Hopefully up the stairs and not the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do here, instead of like moving across this, we're just gonna imagine we're moving across this. That way, I have the room for the if anything happens. So if you guys want to move back to where you're at, and I just know you
Sure.
guys are moving forward. That way, we're just not like having to move back and forth whenever if anything adds on. So as you're going through this, like I said, you hear the moisture. I'm sorry, the dripping of water. There's a really fine like silt base with a little, maybe 3 inches, 2 inches of water that are coming across it. It's all solid stone underneath the silt. On the sides is like rubble that has fallen from the walls and the ceiling as this little stream is slowly eating its way through this. And it's going up and down and back and forth as you're going through. And you go through for about 10 minutes or so, and then I need Greta to make me a perception check as well as Surge with hearing.
I have been trying to very periodically like whisper and guidance. Greta be like, "You're doing great. Just keep it up."
That's fine. That's fine. You
Yeah, so guidance
I'll
gives me what?
D4.
Advantage?
D4.
D4.
D4 plus. Okay. Oh, God. After some point, you could tell that she's kind of just tuning him out.
I mean, 18's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guidance, you're just kind of like, "What? Oh, yeah, I know I'm doing great. Whatever." Like, it's not really helping much.
I'd be better at sneaking if you didn't
Yeah, shut up. Get off me.
constantly have something to say.
Waiting on Surge, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Surge.
sorry. People just got home.
You're-
Stealth check?
No, you're doing a perception. For you, it's hearing. With Greta, was vision.
Okay, hearing for me. I got advantage. 20 total.
Nice.
Okay, so you will definitely hear it. And sir, Greta, what did you get again? I'm sorry.
18 total.
Okay, so basically what's happening is you're kind of walking up a little bit, and you're getting ready to crest and come over a lip. Greta, you'll hear it right before Greta's head will break the crest, and what you're going to see is Greta is what you're going to see, and Serge, you're going to hear a lot of scraping and biting and tearing, and like things are like wrestling around with one another.
Just FYI, DM, I do have that feat that gives me tremor sense of 10 feet, so if that which includes below, I
Okay,
would assume.
got it. So you're not quite within 10 feet,
Okay.
but good to know.
Yep. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna activate my twice a day. I can get up to 60 feet. Oh, yeah, did I hear
Okay.
anything? Or sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys can roll.
Okay, sure. Well, perception then.
Perception.
Yeah. Ooh, nope. 8.
Okay.
Oh, thought it was
Also
good.
8. Nice.
Every time I've rolled a wisdom roll so far, it's been a 4. All 3
That's
rolls.
funny.
Can you guys see the 5 creatures on the board?
Yes,
Mhm.
sir. And I hear a kitty.
Okay, so what you're going to see, Greta, as your head crests over, and they're not that big, sorry. As your head crests over the lip,
They're huge.
you're going to
Mhm.
see 5 creatures that are going to town on some creature. You can't make sure what it is because it is a gnarled, mangled mess as these razor sharp appendages are just flesh and snapping bone, and they are completely oblivious to you approaching from where you're coming from. So they're literally what, 10, 20, 30, 40, about 60 feet in front of you, all just
Okay.
around mess, just tearing it up and like eating, biting. You're pretty sure that these are most likely the crawlers that they were talking about. And I will post a better picture. I can't for some reason it won't let me do it here. I'll post a better picture in
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, there's also a way. I think you can like alt click or control click a token or something, and it does like a display for us. It, like, and that's the like where it light boxes it and stuff. I don't remember exactly how to do it.
Okay. So alt.
Lovely. What lovely teeth you have, sir.
Yes.
Mandibles.
So that you're looking at. They have multiple appendages, a long tail, nasty, sharp-looking teeth slash fangs, and a really chitin-ish type shell around their back and torso. They are not aware of you. What?
There. Turns back to the rest of them and like nods her head, but like holds her hand up as she stops.
When Yosef sort of peers them, he'll look back at our. Is he a gnome or a halfling?
He's a halfling. Conrad?
Yeah, Conrad. Yeah. And he'll. Yosef is going to kind of try to sign like hand motion. He's essentially going to point at them, circle around, pointing at all of us, and then
Mm-hmm.
take both hands and make like, imagine like you're packing a snowball, as the capture
Yeah, nice.
aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then be like, just and then hold up one finger, just one, like you just need to catch one,
he'll look at you and then he'll go, Yeah. No, well, he'll nod his head yes, but I want you to roll me an intelligence quick, or no, a wisdom check.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 4. We know this already. It is known.
Yeah. Well, it'll be an 8
Oh,
with my
right. Sorry. Yeah,
bonus.
4 on the die.
But I haven't done any back to back yet, so we'll see. Maybe it'll trick.
Yeah. Okay. If not, then it's color change time, maybe.
Right.
Oh, let's
Ow.
go!
Nice, nice. Okay.
Where's the thing?
While
Where's
you're
the thing?
while you're talking to him and he shakes his head, you're there we go, there we go. You're recalling what he said. He said they need to have one of each, but there's potentially 4 or 5 different subspecies.
Okay. Um,
So
thinking
that's
of,
what you recall.
and do these all look to be the same type?
Yes, they're all they look from what you can tell, uh they look to be the same type. They're all the multiple armed, ended in talon, like scythe-like talon claws, the tail, the chitin-like armor on them, and you have never seen nor heard of anything like this ever before.
Fair enough.
Uh, Once that's confirmed, I will actually start clambering up the sides slowly and getting a higher ground. And yeah, like not too far
Okay,
ahead. Couple, like maybe 10, 15 feet ahead at most.
so what we're gonna do now is if you wish to move your token, because now we're in
It's quasi turn order.
basic quasi turn order, but basically imagine that the mat itself is the bottom portion of this map. So it's kind of like, the rocky terrain on the sides.
Mhm.
And then let me go ahead and give you a width, give or take.
But also, so just so the DM knows that as a Earth Genasi, I ignore difficult terrain that I'm walking
Yeah.
on.
So there is basically the width of this. Just
Wait, so
so
like
you
I'm good here,
no no
like
no
this
no
would,
no no.
or no, I need to be
That's
like
the
here.
entire that's the wall, the
Oh,
yellow.
okay,
Okay, all right, slow down one second. Slow
sorry.
down. So I need you to make your first movement. So
Yeah,
where were you?
I was right here.
You were okay. So before you move, is anyone else doing anything before he moves? You don't know that he's moving, but I'm just going to give everybody an opportunity. Are you going to move forward, or are you going to stay where you're at? Because you kind of see him lean forward like he's going to
Yeah,
start walking forward.
basically, I nod at Yosef, being kind of acknowledging the surround plan, and then start taking my position.
So then what I'll do is do this freehand. So I'm going to the green to the yellow is difficult terrain. The yellow is the actual wall going up.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna stay in the difficult area, just near a wall.
Okay. Okay. Is anyone else moving forward, or is we staying like that for right now?
Um, staying like that, but can I do something in exchange, like cast a spell?
If you want to cast a spell, that's fine. Uh, I just need to know what the spell is before you cast it, and I need to know if Yosef is going to do anything.
Um, it would just be first level Shield of Faith. Give
Okay.
it to myself.
Do me a favor. Can you look up to see if that has a vocal component?
It does.
Okay. So this line right here is basically like the top of the ridge that you peeked over.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go over, you've crested over the ridge. Okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna have a local component. There, Serge is moving forward. Simon is moving forward with shit stain. Joseph, what are you doing?
So you said, just before the crest. So does it opens up into a big room, or it's continuing on sort of like a 15-foot pathway?
So if you look at the green, in between the green is normal terrain. Between the green and the yellow is difficult terrain, and the yellow is the start of the walls going up.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's sort of, you'd say, from in. Oh, there we go. So in that section, it's difficult terrain and it's like arching. It's
Yeah,
like angling
sloped up.
maybe up towards a wall.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like if you look at the picture, see how there's rubble on the side and it's kind of arching up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the green to the yellow, and then the yellow is the wall actually going up.
Okay. Gotcha. I think Yosef would come around and sort of he has his like so he has his hand axes sort of up by the backs of he's kind of got his hands in like a fist. He's got
Hmm.
his knuckles on the ground. Not
Got
full
it. Got it. Got it.
crawling, but yeah, like he's gonna
He's
stay
low.
low, stealth up to the edge of the brim and keep an eye um right on the edge here cuz he doesn't want to go out into open cover. He would prefer it, ambush predator style, but keep keep an eye on these other two that kind of are floating up ahead. He's actually probably not. He's like eyes darting back and forth, like like okay, they they're up and moving forward. So he maybe is hoping that they'll, if they get seen, that they'll be baiting them back, and he can take them unawares if they start galloping our direction.
Okay. I'm also putting hearts on everybody that has the aid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
So this is what I'm gonna. Good.
Well, I was gonna say I don't see the brain for concentration either. I
I
should
don't
have
see it
just
either.
mark
Yeah.
something for concentration, I guess, to
Yeah.
remember.
Just put something, or in one of your boxes, put C on there. One of your circles. I mean, the red, green, or
That'll be
blue circle.
concentrate for now.
Okay.
Should I roll stealth for how
Uh,
sneaky
yeah.
or low
That's the next thing I was gonna ask. Surge, were you stealthing?
I
Greta
I
and
was too.
Simon, were you stealthing? Okay,
Yes.
you
I
were.
definitely would be, yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your stealth checks.
I will guidance myself now.
Okay.
6 total.
Okay.
20 total for me.
Okay. So
16?
this, you got what? See?
I got a
Okay.
16.
Let's see what's Conrad. Okay, but he's not really in shot right now. So you really don't have to roll a stealth until you cross that red line.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, you don't have to because you haven't crested over. So if they turn, they wouldn't be able to see anything anyway, right? Now, so I'm gonna move search back to right there. So this is what you're going to see. You guys will see Simon kind of go over. He's easily, fluidly making his way through what obviously would be difficult terrain for anyone else, but it's like he's at home just parkouring his way
Yeah.
through as silent as can be. I mean, it's almost like he's passing through the stones, is how smooth he's moving.
This little wiry guy just kind of clambering up the stone.
Yeah. Surge will kind of take flight and start to go over the difficult terrain. And as soon as he crosses that uh, ridge, that crest, one of the creatures will turn and look directly at him and let out a blood curdling, like, "Ah!" And all of them will turn to look towards Surge. That's all I can really see right now because I rolled a 16 on my perception.
Perception, yeah.
So I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Woo, let's go. We don't
Oh,
have characters in here to do that on, right? So we just have to do it
I
manually.
know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do it on pen and paper. So
Okay.
just because I don't want to try to go through trying to do
Oh,
that because you got
let's
to add the
go.
characters and all that.
Ooh.
Nice.
So Danny or
Yikes.
Simon.
Simon, he's got a 20,
23 total. I think, right?
23 total. 23 total. Yes,
Yeah, 23 total.
23 total.
Whoa.
Okay, so then it's 10, 7, and 4.
Yep.
Seems about right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the order is Simon will go first, then the creature, then Conrad, then Joseph, then Greta, then Serge. So, Simon, you will see that they have spotted all five of them are looking almost as if they had chops, they'd be licking them because they're getting ready to have some chicken for dinner.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Pretty much.
Chicken, that's offensive. Owl. On that.
uh, so I am too far from them right now to do what I want to do. Actually, let me look at how.
Well, put it like this. Put it like this. I would have said you would have been able to move your full 30 feet from your original location
Okay.
before this occurred.
Even stealthily?
Even stealthily, yes,
Oh wow.
because
Okay.
but I'm not because you started moving quickly, so I'm
Yeah.
not really
Okay.
that
So I'm
worried about
back
it.
like one, two. So I'm really here, I think. So that would have been where I would to start.
Okay, so
Uh,
that's where you would have started,
so oh, not quite. So I'll scooch up just a little bit here.
and you will know they have not spotted you as of yet, at least as far as you know, because they're all looking at Surge.
Yep. So I'm gonna use a materia custom thing, sort of. So
Good.
the Eldritch Invocation, Thief of Five Fates. Normally, it's you can just cast Bane, blah 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 blah. But because of how Adam has done it, it's basically like a weaker version, but I can just do it a bunch. So I'm gonna
Okay.
but it also doesn't indicate. Well, here I guess I can look at Bane. Does Bane normally have uh, a
Bane's a
verbal? It does have a verbal. Okay.
negative
Yeah, no, I
negative
know it's
D4.
minus bless.
Yeah,
I was just trying to see
yeah.
if I could just do it silently or if I could. It said no. I would probably just whisper something in a bit of a arcane language that I don't know. Do any of you speak Sylvan? If any of you do and
Uh,
you can hear
uh,
me, I'm trying to be really
Conrad
quiet.
does not, and they do not.
Yeah, I would say something kind of in a Sylvan-like language and point at this one, and he has to make, I believe it's a charisma save.
Charisma save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
charisma save DC 13.
No.
Okay, he is baned for 1 minute.
Okay.
And that is my action.
I want to give him that for Bane. The little skull. And that's the same as normal Bane, right?
Yeah, it's
D4 for
D4
attacks, saving
attacks,
throws.
attack rolls, and saving throws exactly. And it's not
Got it.
concentration for me, but it's because it's just a single target, and I have to like
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think I really have any like bonus actiony stuff to do.
And you haven't moved yet. Are you going to move back?
I'm gonna stay here, but try and
Do me
keep
a
a low
favor.
profile.
Roll me a do me a favor. Roll me a perception.
Sure. Cannot guidance myself. Oh, 8 total. Bleh.
You already had guidance on you. Is it for just one roll? Or is there a
It is
time frame?
guidance always is just one roll. The next check
Okay.
is the way guidance works.
Got it.
Yeah, so just 8 on this one.
Just 8. Okay. You done, sir?
I am. Well, hold on. So, actually, no. I will. So this takes no action. So that I'm gonna expand my tremor sense up to 60 feet for 1 turn.
Okay.
I get to do
Got
that
it.
twice a day, so I'm gonna do that once.
Okay.
So I just kind of like after I point and whisper something, and then sort of like turn my. So I've got my arcane focus in one hand, and then in my other hand, I basically kind of point like with the sickle in hand and sort of like twist and make a motion to sort of you know steal its vigor briefly, and then I sort of put my hand to the ground as well and started like steel myself and try to feel around me to see if I can see like, is this it? Are there more? I hope there's not more.
Okay. So as of right now, what you see on the map is everything you can sense out to 60 foot.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and that just lasts
Turn done.
until the end of my next turn. So yep.
Got it. Okay,
Very
yeah.
good.
So you shoot out like a little the aliens technology for the Marines have it. Doop, doop. And you pick up everything that you see on the map. Nothing beyond that other than the moving of water hitting stone. That's all you. That's all
Got
you.
it.
There's like no. There's nothing else that you would hear.
Cool.
Now, the one thing with tremor sense is so you would know this, and I could be wrong, but correct me. You do not sense surge
No,
or shit stain.
they have to be. So it can be used to pinpoint the origin of vibrations within that radius, provided you're in contact with the same ground, rock, or stone surface or similar material as the source of the vibrations.
Okay, so yeah, you do not sense surge or shit stain with tremor sense,
Right.
but you do see them. Well,
Yeah.
well no, you don't see shit stain, but you see surge.
Right. Right.
Okay, is that your turn, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what you're going to see, the one that you hit, you're going to see its head turn towards you, and now you're going to see it. They do not have eyes. So you being an Earth Genasi, you're pretty sure they have some form of blind sight or tremor sense,
Yep.
and then it will move
Spoopy.
towards you. Get right there. I'll
Okay.
do the attacks after I move.
Okay. I have surprisingly good AC for my for what I am.
That one dashes. That one dashes, so it will not get an attack. That one dashes. So you will get one of them will be able to attack you, the one that has the negative D4.
Oh, nice.
So I have to roll the D4 for each attack, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Any attack roll or saving throw.
got it. So the first thing that comes is its mandibles comes right at your chest, trying to take a chunk out of your chest. Oh, 19.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, I rolled very well.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
only rolled a one on the D4.
That's oh yeah, I was gonna say that's with the minus D4. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so you will be the proud recipient of 5 points of piercing damage.
All right, noted.
Okay. I need you to make me a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Is this a magical effect?
Um, yeah, it doesn't say, so I'm gonna go yes because it doesn't say.
Okay, because while my familiar's within 10 feet of me, I get magic resistance.
Okay, go ahead.
It was wisdom save you said?
Yeah, DC 11 Wisdom save.
Okay, add advantage for me from thank you shitstain. I hate you still. 21.
Okay, you're good to go.
Nice.
When it bites you, you're like, "Oh my god, what is this thing?" And you're like, this rush of like sensation of dread and fear kind of washes over you, but then you kind of force you will yourself not to be afraid, but you feel that
You're
attack
just a dumb
has
bug.
some
You
kind
don't
of
scare
magical
me.
effect, pretty much. So next attack, it swipes out with its claw, not so much. Swipes out with its other claw, not so much. And it will try to swing with its tail at
Is
you,
this all the same guy?
not so much. All the
Jesus.
same guy.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna let you guys know something that Adam put me on to. So if this is too powerful, I may change it, but we're gonna see how it plays. Because they get a lot of attacks,
Yeah.
but they don't hit really hard. I
Yeah.
just happen to roll an 18 on the first roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is my turn. It is now Conrad's turn.
So the rest all dashed basically.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So y'all just saw a fucking hurricane of blows coming
Yeah.
at me, and there's two
This thing
more
just
around me
comes in
too.
and takes a bite at its chest, swings at Simon with two claws, and then kind of while it's swinging with the second claw, it spins its entire body around and tries to sweep his legs with the tail,
My
and
tremor
then it
sense right
rests
now
back
is
down.
keyed in to make sure I don't feel anybody moving away, because if they do, I'm gonna be pissed.
Everyone goes, "Peace out, bitches."
Yeah, exactly. I got Misty Step,
Conrad.
mofos.
So Conrad cannot see anything because he's on this side. He goes but he hears holy shit going off. So he is going to cast a spell on Greta, which is right in front of him. Greta, you are the proud recipient of Enlarge.
Oh, sheesh. So the extra D4, D6? What is it on attacks?
Boom!
Huge.
No, just large, not huge.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, that's right. They are 2x2.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just,
There you go. Large.
nice.
Bam! All of a sudden, Greta's looking over like, "Ugh."
Fucking Giga Brick has now. That's D4. That's what it is. And I guess he
So
needs
you
a
see
brain
three of
support.
them on Simon. Two of them, one of them looks like it's going after Yosef. The other one looks like it's going after Greta. And it looks just like I said. It's got mandible claws with fangs, or mandible teeth with fangs, big scythes for arms, a jagged or a bulbous tip on the tail with like spikes coming out of it, and it covered in blood from whatever it was devouring earlier. So, Yosef, what are we doing?
Oh, let's see.
So it's Yosef, and then who's next?
Then Greta, then Serge.
Right. Okay.
With the peeking, does it look like I mean, I know they don't have eyes, but does it look like the one that dashed down the green line is heading towards me, or is it heading towards
Surge.
It looks like it's looking at the owl.
yeah, okay.
Mofo's about to make a leap.
Indeed. Yeah, I think he'll take that moment to pop over and try to get a swing in. Questions. So I know that you said I didn't really need the stealth, but if we use my stealth that I used coming up to the lip as they ran forward, did it detect me in the sense
Ooh,
of
surprise.
hidden for a one advantage, not for surprise, but for
Ah,
like advantage hidden attack?
yeah.
I'm going to give it to you this time
It's distracted.
because you did roll it. It's distracted, roll it. But they do have tremor and blind sense, so I'm not sure if you can actually get it with that. But because you rolled the stealth, I'm going to say you're perfectly still and it can't sense you moving.
Cool. Okay. So then yeah, I'll basically just as I see it sprinting down in the last five, or not, the last 5 feet between us, I just kind of lunge forward and take a swing with
Okay.
the first hand axe.
Oh, nice. That is definitely a hit.
All right. And also for anybody who hasn't used materia hand axes, I just found out if you have a dexterity score of 13 or higher and use strength, it goes up 1 damage size.
Oh,
Sure.
weird.
At least per the equipment sheet
Yeah.
in the materia list. That does it for javelins and a couple other things too.
Neat.
Oh, nice.
So +4.
So it's a D8. Wow, nice.
Yep. So 6 damage. Or yeah, because I'm not raging or anything yet. So
Right.
6 damage, and then I'll
Okay.
do another offhand axe attack. Okay.
Hit.
Nice.
5.
So 11 total.
11 total.
Okay. It's still there. It's pretty hurt, but it's still there.
Okay. It looks like it both strikes hit true. There's no
Oh
like
yes,
shrugging
yeah.
off. Okay.
There was nothing that was like it did less damage than it should have or anything like that. It took the full amount of damage that looked like you would have
Ooh,
given it with those swings.
I just noticed I only rolled 1d20 for the attack roll, so I'm just gonna do one crit fish for the first attack that hit. Okay, yeah. So
Okay,
no crit.
got it.
Good rolls, Seth.
And
Yeah, all good rolls.
yeah.
Anything else, sir?
Um, and then he's gonna pivot to here to be
Okay,
kind of closer to the very large woman.
got it. You
That'll be it.
definitely have this thing's attention because as you move, I mean, it locks on and tracks you perfectly.
Okay.
Oh, Greta.
Greta.
It's
Big
time.
Greta.
Big girl time.
Gratolia.
She's gonna, feeling large and in charge. She's going straight for this one right here. I'm pinging it.
Okay, go ahead.
She's
There you go.
she's gonna throw caution now to the win-win in like a booming voice, and she's gonna, axe in hand, try to go at its legs, like its insectoid legs, and
Got it.
just sweep it with like a axe attack, like a
Go ahead.
regular attack. DC is nice.
Nice. That's a hit. Roll me some damage.
And large is plus another 4,
D4.
or is it
D4.
D4?
I didn't put the
Yikes.
music on. Sorry about that. Forgot the combat music.
No worries.
No worries.
Any other attacks?
That's my action. The
No, I don't think you get any lower on that attack roll. Maybe 1 point.
mm, nope, that's it for now. That's my action.
Okay. Uh, Surge. Apparently, these creatures have found new targets, and you are no longer on the menu.
Okay. I still would like to just fly a little higher in the air.
Okay. You can get up to. You were at 15. You can get to about 20 feet in the air. Well out of the
Okay.
reach of these creatures.
Okay. I'm kind of move up a little, just to indicate like in the air.
Well, what I'll do,
Um,
all I'll do is I'll just put 20 on there, so I know you're
Yeah.
20 feet in the air.
Okay. And I'm staying as close to the wall as I can. I guess perched on it if I can.
Got it.
And I will could be immediately threatening to me. With these guys here are the two closest. I shall cast a cantrip, but I don't know which one yet till I roll the dice because I control myself. And I shall be casting a fire.
Firebolt.
Yes, at this
Okay.
guy. I just need to read something. I think I'm thinking of.
Fireball.
Do you have the wild magic table up?
Oh, yes, I do.
Is that for every spell you cast?
Yeah.
Material wild magic sorcerers are a little bit different, right? So.
Oh no, it has
Well,
to be not a cantrip. A spell.
Not a cantrip. Got it. Well, Adam told me that he goes by the PHB with minor tweaks.
Okay. So I mean, if you want me to do it with cantrips too, I can.
No. If it doesn't go cancel, it doesn't go cancel. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
you had it up, and I brought it up as well.
I
And
have it.
I will, yeah, because I asked Adam earlier today, and he goes, "Yeah, I use a PHB with minor tweaks depending on if it makes sense with the story." I'm like, "Okay, cool,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to also twin my fireball since there's two guys who are kind of close to me.
sounds great. Twin it up."
That'll be a one of my sorcery points, and to hit is fails. Sure, I have everything that needs to be. That is yes. It is an attack. Team
All I heard was teen.
19.
What was that?
19. Sorry.
That's a hit.
Yeah. 19. And I don't know if I have to roll for both because when did do 21 for
I
the other
think
one?
you have to roll for each attack.
Yeah. So 19 and 21
Both
on these
hits.
two guys. Okay. And that is a D10.
Okay. On the one on Yosef, tell me how many points you do.
10.
Uh, you hit it in the back of the head, and it basically comes partly out of its throat as it just goes limp and falls down.
Cool. And then 7 on the other one.
Okay, that one took the full blast, but it is still there, but it's pretty bad.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be rolling double. Because it doesn't say. I'll have to Google that and figure out if I'm doing. Yeah, and that's it. I'm just gonna continue to stay far away and pick at things that get close to me.
Okay. I'll back up at Simon. Simon, you have three of them around you, but you will notice that they see Big Yum Yum, and they're probably going to move towards Big Num Nums.
Interesting. Good. I like that.
I
Uh,
did scream too when I hit.
Yeah, but you're Big Num Num.
Yeah.
I will do the same Thief of Five Fates on the one in front of me. So Bane him. So it's
Okay.
a charisma save, I think I said.
Yes.
Yeah, charisma save, DC 13.
Not with a 4.
All right, so he's mini baned for a minute as well. That is
Okay,
my
and
action.
what do we put for the mini bane? The little skull,
Little
right?
skull.
Yep.
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 And
Okay.
I could blade ward, but if they're not attacking me, then it's fine. I yeah, I'm gonna not move at all, knowing what I think I know based on the fact that they have no eyes. I'm just gonna try to stand as perfectly still as possible.
Okay. It's not really a stealth roll, but go ahead and just roll me a stealth roll or a
Yep.
dex check, whichever one is better.
Stealth's good. And I can't guidance because I already cast a spell. 10, so not great.
Okay. So their turn. We're going to. This guy decides to go after Big Num Num.
Hmm?
This guy decides to go after Big Num Num.
Bring it on.
And this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Big Num Num.
And all the while, I'm
So
making
if you
sure I'm
want.
not hearing. Oh wait, no, before my turn would have ended, I'm assuming nothing within 60 feet other than these guys.
No.
Okay,
No.
then my tremor sense is back
If
down
you
to
would.
10 feet.
Okay. If you would have liked to do an AOO on one of those, you are more than welcome.
You know what? Sure, since they seem to be stupid and single-minded. Whichever one would have left my range first, I will do a reaction AOO.
It would have
With my
been one of the ones that were baned.
Okay. Well, it's an attack roll, so. Wow, 22. Jesus.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. And the damage is. Wow, 7. I rolled max damage.
Nice. Nice. So that one will take 7 damage. Oh, the reason why I was just saying it was one of the bane ones because those are the ones that were within 5 feet. The other guy was 10 feet away from
Oh,
you.
true. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so their turn. Going left to right. So no bane on the first one. The first attack. Ooh, not so good. Does a 15 hit you?
Negative.
Okay. Second attack. That's not going to hit. It's worse than the other one. What the? Finally, I got one hit with the tail. I believe so. 15 plus 20. Does a
Meets
20
my
hit you?
AC. I'm at 20 AC right now because my Shield of Faith.
Got it.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Yep. So you will take. I'm going to do this. 4 points of damage as it smacks you in your upper calf with its tail.
Just shrugs it off. Doesn't even breach the aid.
Okay. 20 again with the
Yep.
bite. You take 4 points of damage, and you must make me a DC 11 Wisdom save.
DC 11. What save?
Wisdom.
Okay, yeah.
Paladin's pretty good at those.
Sometimes.
True.
Sometime.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Very good at those.
Big. Yeah.
Never mind. So, claw attack. Fuck you, dice. You go in the trash can.
Do I need to make? Do I
I
need to make
literally
another one of those
no,
for
just
concentration?
Oh yeah, because you took
uh.
damage.
Oh yeah, you did take damage. It's only 4 points, so you
Yeah, it's
should
DC
easily
10.
make it. Yeah. So I've literally in the last 8 rolls, I have rolled 7 or less.
Oh, ouch.
Oh God.
Oh, Shield of
Well,
Faith gone.
there goes my Shield of Faith. Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
It's nice
So
while it lasted.
yeah, we are on the we're on the one with the Bane, so I'm rolling with a negative D4.
But the good news is his AC is lower now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 19, 16, 20.
Yes. The AC's 18 now.
DC 11 Wisdom save, and you take 4 points of damage.
Okay. 4 points of damage. DC 11 rolled.
Nice.
Saved
Next
still.
attack. Not with a -4 on the attack. Claw. Not with a -4 on the attack. Tail. Ooh, that one may hit. 19.
Yep.
Tail hits you for 3 points of damage. And then the other Bane one. Ooh, that's damn near a crit, but I don't think it matters with you. 19 again.
Damn.
Take
Here come the
4
rolls.
Yes,
points of
rolled
damage.
good.
Yeah, he rolled poorly against everybody but you.
Yeah.
4 points of damage.
Are
And
you
you need to
Okay.
make
minus
me
D4ing where appropriate?
Yes, I am. I rolled a
Alright.
19 on the
Wow.
die.
Damn. Nice.
And then that's a miss. One more attack. That's a miss. So you guys will realize by now they get 4 attacks around.
Shoosh.
Each one.
Each one gets 4 attacks around.
Didn't know that, but now I'm real happy with what I did with baiting
Yeah.
them. That's minus 4 different D4s.
That -4 on those two right there, that saved his ass on about 3 or 4 attacks this round. So it's definitely paying off. So Conrad, he is going to figure out what the fuck does he want to do because he can't see them. Oh,
I'm sure he hears scraping and clawing and whapping.
he comes there and goes, no,
Fuck.
and comes over there. Oh, he will hold his hand out to one of them, say, "Your mother was a slug." As he casts a spell, it must make a DC 14 Wisdom save, which it does not. It rolled
Nice.
a 2.
So now it gets a D4 on
And
attack or something, I think, right?
well,
Or disadvantage.
he did vicious mockery. They did
Whatever there's a
vicious mockery.
debuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys will see him do that and go, "What?" And he goes, "They're immune to psychic damage."
Mm, not
But he
smart
still,
enough, maybe.
but he still takes the disadvantage on the next attack roll though,
Yep.
because
Oh,
that's not because it specifically says immune to psychic damage,
Okay.
not psychic abilities. Okay, so that was Conrad. Yosef.
all right. And let's see, this outermost one is the one that got hit for 7 damage, right?
Yeah, if you click on them, it tells you what the damage is.
We
So
can't see that.
14, nothing. Sorry, 14, nothing, nothing, and nothing.
Okay, so I'll step up, and you'll see Yosef kind of like he spins the hand axes so that they're upside down in the grip. And he's just gonna come down in like a smashing arc for non-lethal swings on this wounded one.
Okay. Now, does non-lethal and lethal stack for knocking them out?
I think I have not read the non-lethal in a long time. I don't know if Adam has different, but from what I gathered, as long as they hit 0 with non-lethal, they're knocked out instead
Okay.
of
Right.
killed. Because you can use magical damage and stuff to whittle them down. It's just you can't use magical or range damage to actually inflict a.
Right.
They will always be killing blows rather than non-lethal blows.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
That's what the rule is. If they drop to 0 with non-lethal, then they'll be knocked out.
They're unconscious, right?
Yep.
Roll.
That took a journey, but damn.
I'll roll. Well, I'll see if this one gets. I'm pretty sure I need to hit it both times, but we'll see. 8, 7 damage.
Nice.
Okay. So you hit it with the backside of the axe and just crack it in the skull. You hear an audible like thud and thunk as you hit it, and this thing just kind of like teeters a little bit and just falls flat down.
Nice.
So it
Okay.
is unconscious.
Nice. So yeah, he'll kind of like he's gonna like slide into this spot. So he just kind of like basically as he like comes across cracking it in the skull, his leg moves into its position. He just kind of like sloughs it off to the side so it's out of the way of combat. And then he'll take I guess I need to be here or here for any sort of flanking bonus for this the guy next to it.
I think it works for either. But if you're in the middle one, then he gets it on any of these three that he wants to attack. Or I guess either of these two, right? Well, no, I guess it would really just be for this one. This one it wouldn't
Just
be
be
for.
that guy,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, so we'll D20 plus 6. Well, not 1D26.
So you like 2-weapon fighting? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
For right now, I've just got the 2 hand axes in
Nice.
the thing. 19.
Yeah, it hits definitely.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
Oh,
7
sheesh.
on the
Nice. On
this
the on the weaker attack, you do the exact same damage.
right. Exactly. That happened basically almost both times. I think my first set of attacks it was like a 2 plus 4 for 6, and then just a solid 5
Sick,
on
yeah,
the
nice.
second roll.
Was that lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal.
We only
We'll
need
go
one.
lethal.
Okay.
He. That's why he did the motion to see
Got
like
it.
we only need one, right?
Got it. Yep.
And
Okay.
he'll presume to just murder the rest of them unless Conrad were to like chime in, like, oh, more is better.
Yeah, yeah. So Conrad's like, yeah.
And
Conrad's still trying to process that he didn't realize there was going to be this many attacking this quickly and all that crap. Okay, so if Joseph is done,
Joseph will just kind of say, here's our quarry. Let's dispatch the rest.
okay. Greta, big num num.
Yeah.
Grita.
My turn?
Yes, Greta. Big Greta.
So, out of the 4 in front of me, which one looks the worst, other than the one that's unconscious on the floor?
Okay, the one on the left is unconscious. The one that's right below Joseph is taking damage. The other two have taken no damage, but they're kind of sporadically moving, kind of weird, like something's affecting them.
I'm gonna try to take an. I'm gonna take my axe and aim straight for the mandibles on this one right here.
Got it. Go for it.
I'm here. Ooh. 13 total to hit.
You're
That's a
flanking.
hit.
You're flanking, right? So you can.
Oh.
13 hits.
Yeah, but you got crit fish as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay,
Nope.
worse.
That would have missed.
So let's see. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna throw a smite at
Oh,
it.
speaking of that, Joseph, did you roll with advantage earlier?
Oh, I did not.
After
Go
you
ahead and
talked
do your
about
crit.
flanking.
I
Go ahead.
literally asked about flanking. I think I was just happy. I was like, oh, good, I hit again. Good.
Go ahead and roll your crit fish, and then Greta roll your damage.
All right. 15.
But your Nirvana
Nice.
die. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Greta just like basically, I'm tired of this shit, and just takes her axe, takes it back, like grand slam Babe Ruth swing straight down at this thing's head, just whack, just sinks like half the blade right into its mandibles and skull,
Wild
and then
and
she takes her
smash.
foot and kicks it off. Oh, it goes down.
And that's my action.
Okay, Greta, now Surge.
Surge? What?
Our owlin friend.
Surge.
Oh, I thought you said Greta then Sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
I said
Greta's
it was
done.
Greta's turn, then Surge.
She done.
I thought you said Greta did action surge.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. You dipped
I
in
guess-
fighter and you didn't tell us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surge, you are up, sir. Two are dead. One is unconscious, and there are two left over by Greta and Yosef.
I'm in no danger. Just gonna watch.
I'm in no danger. You guys got this.
Yep.
Action economy.
I will fly another 10 feet in the air. I actually, while watching, just because we did have a few more appear. Can I use my turn to just listen to see if I hear anything else coming?
Sure. Go ahead and give me your perception. And you can't fly any higher. You're already at the max of 20 feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just stay where I am and perch the wall there. And yeah, I'm just gonna listen to see if there's anything else.
Right?
which gives me that's a nat 20,
Ooh, nice.
22.
Nice, nice, nice. So, um, what you hear is a set of like flapping wings coming from beyond your sight down the tunnel, and then you hear scratch marks like things are coming towards this direction, but they're way off.
Um, I and just let everyone handle the rest.
Got it. So you will know just because it's I don't want to say common knowledge, but you're understanding what you're seeing and you're hearing that everything that's going on is reverberating down this tunnel, this hallway,
Yeah,
this tunnel.
yeah,
So
sure.
it's going a lot farther than it normally would, but it's also kind of distorted, and you're not sure from what your guys are doing plus whatever's down there is coming this way. You can't really tell the distance.
Okay.
Okay. Back up to Simon.
Woo, get my reaction back.
Yes, you
Um,
do, sir.
man, I guess smashing these things looks pretty fun. So is the rightmost one the one that I smacked?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna come and try and finish the job. I will booming blade this mofo.
Okay.
So my attack is at advantage because of flank, I assume, at this.
Yeah, I'll give. Yep, sure.
Wow, 23. I rolled an 18
Nice.
and an 18. And the damage is going to be boom 7 again. And he's vibrating from the booming blade.
Got it. Got it.
And I'll have should stay close. Still up though, I assume.
Yes, he's still up.
Okay.
He's pretty hurt, but he's still
yeah,
up.
I'll chill here. That's fine.
Okay. Is that your turn, sir?
That is my turn.
Okay, so Baned on Big Num Num, the one that is not hit yet. Not with a 4 on the D4.
Yeah, boy.
Not with a 4 on the D4.
Yeah,
Fucking throwing that
boy.
D4 away. Not with a 3 on the D4, and I roll an 8 and a 9. There we go. 22.
Oh, sheesh, yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
only rolled a 1 on the D4.
Okay.
You take 2 points of damage. That was with the tail smack. That is Greta. Big Num Num.
Although he takes near 0 because of the damage reduction.
I know. Yeah, I know. But the creature doesn't know that. Then, other one. First attack. Ooh.
It's on Greta, I assume.
19 on Greta.
Yeah. Hits.
Okay. DC 11 wisdom check.
Okay.
Nice.
How much damage?
Oh, I didn't even roll the damage. No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
your damage reduction gets rid of it.
So,
Yep. Totally forgot about the damage reduction. Adam didn't remind me, but hey, now we're here. We're
I
gaming.
thought you might have had it, but I didn't.
17.
Ooh, no. It's 18.
17 to hit?
Never mind.
No.
Never mind. And then the last tail attack. I don't even have to roll a D4. I rolled a 2 and a 5. Joseph, your turn, sir.
I thought you
Take a
said these
5
things
foot
would be
step.
scary.
You'll have advantage. Well, the 4 attacks is nice, but whenever I have to roll a D4 and I keep getting 3s and 4 on a D4, it sucks.
if we let them have all their attacks, it would be a lot more scary. For sure.
And then the fact that they're not very intelligent,
Right, so they're keeping the guy with
and
the
there's
armor.
yeah, the big num num. That's what they're thinking about. So they're like, oh, big num num.
Big num num. Let's see if this works.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
on
nice.
this one.
Got it. Lethal or non-lethal?
He'll shout out, "Do we want more than one?"
Kara goes, no, kill him. We only need one of these.
Very
the man.
well. Nine.
Nice.
Ooh. Ooh.
Too low. Double lows.
Damn.
I assume that's a miss.
Finally missed.
Yeah, that's a miss.
All right. All right. Yeah, that'll be in. He'll stay in flanking position.
Okay. Big num nums time. Okay, they've both been injured. The one on your right, far right, is the most injured.
Yeah, you got flanking with both, Greta.
Yeah.
Whichever you want.
Hell yeah.
Because you big num num.
Wait, is it my turn again?
Yes, you're.
You're the big num num.
Oh, god damn.
It's Yosef, then you, then Surge. So, or I guess
Conrad
Conrad.
did not cast a spell because he doesn't want to throw all of his spells out right now. He's kind of holding off.
Yeah, he knows Vicious Mockery doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could give them disadvantage, but they're missing anyway.
Do I do something smart or badass?
I don't know.
Both.
How
Can't
does
have
Greta
both.
feel? How does Big Greta feel?
Big Greta feels like she's gonna do something dumb but badass.
Yeah.
She's gonna like scream, but like she's gonna like slide her axe back to her leg and grab the dead one right here and use the dead one to hit this one.
Do it. Do it. I like it. You know what? Do it. Do it. Let's go. Come on. I'm assuming you're like grabbing it by the tail and just beating the shit out of it with the body.
Yeah, taking it by like a dangly leg that's still really attached, one that isn't falling off yet, and just like you know how like bugs are when they're dead, they're kind of just like spindly still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. I like it.
Just
I like
using
it.
using the bug like a mace.
It's a flail,
Got it.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's only I still get a +6 DC. Cool.
Yep,
17 to hit.
Oh yeah.
that's a hit.
So
So
does
yeah,
it
so
have
what's
a
his
D
damage?
anything for damage? The damage just for unarmed strike, what I was going off of is just a 5.
Yeah, it's just your strength.
Okay.
Plus yeah.
It's just your strength, but because the way this creature is, the Titan armor and the nasty spikes and all that, I'm going to give you an additional D4 points of damage.
Do I get the other D4 for being huge?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
So D4 plus D4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus your
5
strength,
5.
so 10.
Yep.
Okay. Not quite, but I mean, it is barely standing.
It's shook now.
Barely standing.
It's like that was Joe. You
Oh,
hit me with Joe.
like what? You just beat me with my friend. That's messed up. Is that it, Greta?
Yep.
Back to Surge. What are we doing, Surge?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not attached to any of you people, so I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
And well, actually, I know there's stuff further down the hallway, and I feel like I'm closer down the hallway. So I'm gonna just like Move backwards a bit.
He's like, I'm moving away from that area that I hear shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Cool.
and just watching.
Got it. Back up to Simon. There's two left. One of them is really, really messed up, and one of them is kind of messed up.
Yeah, I'm smacking the one in front of me.
Got it. Go to it.
Avantage.
Yes.
21. I rolled a
That's
1
a
and a
hit.
16. Damage. Only 4.
Okay. Is that your turn, sir?
That is my turn. I guess we'll booming blade it again. Why not?
Okay. So it did not like the fact that you hit it with its own buddy, so it's going to attack you, Greta.
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, 18.
Yep, meets it.
4 points of damage, reduced to 2 points of damage.
Yep. Do I
And
roll wisdom?
I need a DC 11 wisdom save for the bite.
Oh no.
Ooh. You
Ruh-roh.
now are frightened of this creature.
Oh, it's so scary.
It scares me.
This
I don't
little
like
piece of
it.
shit. You're scared of it?
Yeah.
I'm,
yeah.
I'm just a
It-
little.
you know why? You know why you're afraid of it? Because you just
Why?
beat it with its own friend, and it looked at you and still attacked you.
Yeah, it's true. It's got some balls. I mean, not literally.
It's like,
but
I should not have. No, not that it mattered. Does frighten give me advantage on you?
I forget. Let's look.
I forget.
Disadvantage on the so
Ability
whoever
checks and
is
attack
feared.
rolls while you're within the source of its fear.
Got it. Okay, so it's nothing. I don't get anything against you.
No, you don't get anything. Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Got it. So claw attack 1, not with a 2 and a 9 on the die. Ooh, that's a 1 and a 16, but add a 4, so 12. I don't think a 15 is going to hit you.
No.
Okay. Other claw. Ooh, ba, 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 ba.
So-
Oh
Nat
no.
20.
Bam, 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 bam.
Now I did still get a -4, but that 16 plus 3 is a 19. Does a 19 still? Well, a crit still hits no matter
Crits hit
what,
Yeah,
right?
automatically.
crit
Yeah.
automatically hits.
So you are going to be the proud recipient of.
Remember, brutal
Ooh,
crits.
max it out. 8 points of damage.
Eggs. And you got eggs in you.
So you.
But reduced by
so is
2,
it
right?
8?
Yeah, 8 reduced by 2. So this thing's like this bone sight that it has for an arm just comes up and just like impales itself in the top part of your thigh. Just crack. Hit me with my friend, will you?
Which at your size, like, it still has to kind of reach up a bit.
Yeah, pretty much. And I don't think a 1 and a 5 is going to do anything with a tail. So
Nope.
the next one.
So does he do another?
Ooh,
Oh no, he's already afraid, so he doesn't need the DC save.
ooh, nat 20 again,
Oh,
baby.
They finally woke up now that they're dying.
Fuck. 5 points of damage. Roll the 1 on the d4.
So is that minus already?
No, that's 5 straight up. You do the minus in yourself.
Yep. So 3 damage?
Yep.
Yep. Claw, miss. Claw. Ooh, that may have hit. 19,
Yep, hits.
4 points of damage.
Cool.
Take away whatever you got to take away, and then the teleswing out with a
Yep.
2 and a 4 on the die. My turn. Done. Conrad. I don't think he's going to do anything because most of his shit is mind spells. Yep. He's pretty much fucked. So he will sit here and look pretty. Yosef.
Let's finish this.
The guy in front of you is feeling himself right now.
Ba-bam.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Nice. That's a hit.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking? The one directly below you?
Yeah, yeah.
You
trying to
killed it.
finish
You only had 1 hit point left.
nice. All right.
So how do you do it?
I think yeah, if he's pretty weak. Most animals when they're at the end, they kind of get like real bunched up and snappy. So he just kind of aims for the back of the head and crunch right into the back of the skull.
Yeah, you see the blade of the hand axe is embedded itself right at the base of the skull, severing the spinal cord. It embeds the blade about 2 or 3 inches into the back of it, and this sick green ichor starts pouring out, which you assume is its blood. Okay. Anything else, Joseph?
We'll do the offhand swing on the other guy.
Got it.
But no advantage.
Um,
Well, it is surrounded. I don't know if that matters.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
We're doing a little loosey goosey with the rules right now. We're all right.
Yeah, I forget if it's 3 or 4 squares that usually count as swarmed for us.
Rule of cool.
That's fine. I'm cool with it.
Ooh, yeah,
I
you
got
needed
rid
it.
of I got rid of 2 natural ones.
Yep, that's nice.
All right. Well, why the heck does
It's
that
gotta be
keep
pretty low. I say as I jinx you into getting a... Oh, no, max damage.
Okay, so you got a twofer. How's this one go out?
I feel like after I cleave the top of the head off of the other one, it sort of like all that tension of it being coiled up and defensive uh, lets go and it kind of flops out and maybe just startles the one next to it a bit. So as I step sideways to like come at it, it's kind of snapping at the corp next to it, and I just catch it right in the open jaw. Just
Nice. Catch it in the exposed neck.
mm-hmm.
As I watch
Nice,
it go live, I'll
nice.
be like, careful, it might pop. And then, just for fun, I'll say the booming blade pops.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Like
I'll kick it. I'll kick it down. I'll kick it
there you
away,
go.
and it just goes.
yeah. Simon, Greta, and Joseph get splattered with
Ugh,
green ichor like blood. Like, oh
yeah, that
God,
was dumb.
really?
Sorry about that.
Okay, guys. So, just a question: Are we still good for another hour or so? If so, we'll take a quick break.
I'm good for it.
Yeah, I'm good for it.
I can handle it.
CJ may
Surge.
already be asleep.
Surge. A.
Hello. Sorry, this background noise.
You're good. You're good. Are you good to go for another hour or so? If so, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, I got no restrictions.
Okay,
Okay, so I got 12:01 our time. Be back at 15.
that's good.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.